Inspiration is defined as the process of being mentally stimulated to do or feel something, especially to do something creative. I personally feel as though I'm constantly inspired by nearly everything around me. Yet it doesn't take until moments like these, where I have to truly try and decide what inspires me, that I'm left with the realization that if it weren't for the work of others in the world around me, I wouldn't strive nearly as hard as I do now in order to create something of myself I'm entirely satisfied with. When I was younger, I was asked the same question. I always said my parents were my sole inspiration. They're still a huge part of it, of course. I watch my mom come home to 4 kids that have yet to be fed, and she makes a dinner with a smile on her face despite a bad day at work or whatever it is that could have brought her down. I watch my dad show up at our games and practices. I watch him push us to strive for greatness. In return, I watch myself try a little bit harder for the satisfaction of making my parents proud. I was there with you somehow. But that was before I realized that every single aspect of this world I live in is inspiration enough to do something more with myself than I ever knew possible. Take art, for example. I'll spend hours looking for paintings and drawings that inspire me enough to sit down and create something of my own in hopes of putting some sort of smile on someone else's face. Where I create for myself, I get more satisfaction out of the idea that I'm creating for others. How cool would it be to hear someone say you're their inspiration? Each and every one of the books on my bookshelf is full of a story that affects my life in some way, shape, or form. Whether it be the books I read, the people I meet with open and kind hearts, the art I create, the simplicity of life. I'm inspired to be nice to the world in hopes that the world will be nice in return. I want to create. I want to live happy and die happier. If it weren't for the world around me, if it weren't for the people that live in this world, I would be nothing but a working brain and a beating heart without a purpose, and there's no fun in that. I am inspired to take the simplest aspects of life at its purest form in order to be the best I can be.